Hi, this is Christopher James here with Buckets and Boards. We have Gareth and Matt. What was that? You just okay. Anyways, so
he's very excitable.
Yeah, I know. Yes, I noticed when he walked in immediately. So you guys are back in Branson for 2015 at the Starlight, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
First year at Starlight.
Yeah. So you've been kicked out of theaters all around town.
No. Now let me clarify. We started out at the Clay Cooper Theater.
Yeah.
We did our show there for 5 years, and Clay and Tina were great to work with, and kind of helped us get our foothold in the town. And we really, the whole time, we've been wanting to do shows at night. We've been not wanting to do night shows. It's more fun. It kind of feels better.
A little different vibe.
It opens up our show. We tend to do Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Every once in a while Saturday, but most of those last 3 days of the week. So doing the night shows opens it up to so many more people being able to come and bring their families and stuff.
Yeah.
So Starlight
Clay, you had to be there during the day.
Yeah, it was almost exclusively matinees.
So what was the falling out you had with him? Like, what was that?
No falling out. No. It was all good. It was kind of a genuine, just kind of, like every show wants to progress, and we kind of said, hey, we have the opportunity.
Yeah, and they, Starlight really gave us our dream schedule, and we do miss everybody over there.
Yeah, for sure.
At least you're not that far, so you can...
That's true. At least we only had to move like 50 yards.
Hug it out every day or whatever. Yeah. No, I did lunch shows forever on the showboat, and I know exactly what you mean. When you go to evening shows, just an entirely different crowd.
More energetic. It's a different feel. Feels more like a rock concert or something.
Exactly. Yeah. But you've been doing cruise ships a lot, which I do, and I find that interesting.
Yeah.
But you said you're going to do the Disney Star Wars ones.
Whoop, whoop.
Have you ever watched Star Wars?
Oh, yeah.
my dad actually used to work for George Lucas.
Really?
All through growing up. He's a carpenter and for most of his life, and he worked on Lucas Valley Ranch, Skywalker Ranch.
That's how Harrison Ford got started.
Yeah,
so your dad could have...
Well, my dad was almost in the funeral pyre. Is that how you say it?
Oh, yeah.
For Darth Vader. All the stormtroopers standing around. And they needed some extra people, so they were about to suit him up, and it was raining, and they couldn't film it. So
yeah,
that's so close.
But he worked at ILM for a couple years, and when the Enterprise comes down under the Golden Gate Bridge, I think it's in 4, and it's waves crashing everywhere. My dad was helping make those waves.
Oh, really? Well, there you go.
No, but it was a cool experience growing up with that, because we got to go to meet, Lucas and Spielberg and Mark Hamill and just everybody, all these random
celebrities. But now you're with Matt.
I have no cool stories. This one time,
in band camp.
Yeah.
So Star Wars is near and dear to our
We actually have quite a few jokes in our show that are Star Wars related.
Oh, really? See, I do them all the time because I have twins, so I can do jokes because their middle names are Luke and Leia.
Oh, nice.
And so I wanted it to be R2 and D2, but that didn't work out.
Yeah.
But I love it when people don't get the jokes. You know? So we talk about serving Wookiee at our barbecues, and it's way too chewy and stuff like that.
Nice.
So how did you two meet then?
We met actually at the Dixie Stampede.
Oh, yeah.
We were both over there.
10 years ago.
Yeah, 10 years ago. Gareth was skeeter forever at Dixie.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I was one of the stunt riders and backup skeeter, and then one of the master of ceremonies and stuff. So
Reserve skeeter.
In between.
And working there, I mean, you do between 500 and 600 shows a year.
Right.
And gosh, especially in the summertime, you're there pretty much all day, and you do a show, and then you're just there. You can't even leave, so you're there you have all this hours of free time, and so just kind of kill time. We always had guitars in the dressing room and stuff, so we'd be playing guitar, and then when Matt started working there, I found out he was a drummer. I always wanted to learn. I was a late bloomer, and so he started teaching me that, and he always wanted to learn how to tap dance, so I started teaching him some of that. And
free lessons, really.
Yeah,
That's kind of how it
works.
works.
That's how it is at the showboat.
Productive use of time,
Yeah.
and then I guess we were working on an audition for Stomp. They only used to audition every 2 years.
Yeah.
And only one of us could go because we were the only skeeters.
So they wouldn't let us both leave.
Yeah, right.
And me at the time, I think my daughter had just been born.
Right.
So Matt went for a week and auditioned for Stomp, and made it out of 1,000 people, made it down to the last 10.
Yeah, they only took 5, and I was in that last group.
Really?
But it was cool to go to New York and audition for that.
Yeah. And once he came back, I had kind of helped him prep for that, and we thought, we could kind of do our own thing. We should street perform. Called the city. They're like, street performing's illegal.
Is it
like,
really?
Yeah.
Well, at the
You
time.
could do it at the landing.
Well, then
Well, that was before the landing opened.
Then, like a week
Yeah.
later on the radio, they're like auditioning for street
Because
performers.
I did it down there. Because you guys were down there at
The
same
day the
time.
landing opened, we started kind of down there and stuff.
And never thought it would be anything. It was more than just kind of a creative outlet after doing the monotony of the shows.
Yeah.
And going down there, we had so much fun and we learned so much. I think street performing, as you probably well know.
Yeah.
You figure out real quick what works, what doesn't work,
Yeah.
what works really
When
well.
everybody walks away.
Yeah.
Yeah, what just kills it immediately. So you kind of tailor. You start coming up with material to try to not just draw in. We could draw in crowds because we were loud, but then to keep people interested, we realized the little funny things we would do would keep people's
That's what people
attention
liked.
and keep people waiting to see
Because we first started just
dumb thing
drumming
are
and
they gonna
tapping, and it was all just percussion and in your face. Because
And
that's what you see a
kind
lot
of trying
of.
to be cool too,
Yeah.
or trying to be impressive or something.
right.
And then we'd have like a little comedy bit, and then people go, "Oh, what was that?" And then they'd throw money in, and we're like, "We got to make more funny stuff." yeah, that never happened.
Ring,
But yeah,
it was more like coins. They were like
it
whipping
was more
coins
like
at your face.
they put in a 10, and then they took out 9 and change.
Yeah, right,
Because they didn't
right.
want to.
We did
Oh,
have,
trust
we
me,
did
I
We
have
did
a
have
kid
people do that before.
digging through the bucket. Go, my dad said I had to get some dollars.